the ever-changing world of media to staying grounded in the crazy world of music. Backstreet Boy Nick Carter was full of answers when he called me from Japan to chat, as his new solo album, I'm Taking Off, relaunched and remixed, hit digital shelves. Take a listen. Miller was fined $15,000 for hitting Raiders quarterback Carson Palmer in the chest with his helmet. Thank you for joining FNCU for another segment of This Week in History. Let's take a look back at past events that made headlines. Is God at Ryder? Police in Ohio have accused a man of beating his 5-year-old daughter because she was having trouble with her alphabet homework. Let's take a look back at past events that made headlines. On this day, December 12th in 1980, American oil tycoon Armand Hammer pays $5.1 million at auction for a notebook containing writings by artist Leonardo da Vinci. The Tar Heels and Spartans had USA rather than their names on the back of their jerseys, which had a camouflage design. Iran's supreme leader on Thursday warned Israel and the United States that Tehran's response will be tough should its arch-enemies choose a military strike against Iran over the country's controversial nuclear program. Tighten up your holsters because on this day, November 14th, in 1882, gunslinger Franklin Buckskin Leslie shot and killed Billy the Kid Claiborne in Tombstone, Arizona. Billy the Kid believed Leslie to be a murderer and sought the gunslinger out to challenge him in a shootout. There was total nonstop action in Philadelphia recently as the Northeastern city hosted the TNA Impact Wrestling Organization's pay-per-view event.
Welcome to Total Nonstop Action Wrestling here at the Airport Marriott in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Bound for Glory, TNA's biggest event of the year, inspired many wrestling fans to travel from all over the world for a weekend with their favorite professional wrestlers.
There's probably 20 or 30 countries represented in here. People from Israel, Spain, Italy, Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania, Japan. Gosh, I could go on and on. But the wrestling fan, this is their opportunity to really come in and share stories and talk about what happened last year, because you're right, there's several repeat buyers here today.
The fans are very important to us, and we've always been all about the fans, and even our regular wrestling events that we do all around the country, we always have the fans have a chance to meet every one of the wrestlers one way or another, before the show, after the show.
My favorite wrestler is Ric Flair. He'll be here later today. It'll be my first time meeting him. This is a really unique opportunity. For $200, you get everybody today. You get Hogan, Flair, and Sting.
TNA provided a meet and greet for fans the day before the live event, where all of the talent gathered to sign pictures and memorabilia for their VIP guests, who spent hundreds of dollars for the opportunity to meet their heroes.
TNA Impact is the best. You get the most for your money. The fan fests are incredible. You know, the meet and greets, and the wrestlers themselves are just, you know, they're amazing.
I love every piece of wrestling. I love. Please, I almost got divorced by coming here today.
It's always important. You know, ever since I made it in this business, I've always took the time to go out there and spend extra time with the fans, because the story always is, without them, there would be no Jeff Hardy, no Rob Van Dam, no Hulk Hogan, anybody. So we owe them so much.
All right, wrestling fans, we are more than halfway through the day. We've cleared the ballroom of the hundreds of fans because now we're waiting for 3 of the most famous wrestlers in TNA history: Ric Flair, Sting, and of course, Hulk Hogan. Red carpet ropes were set and a flood of excited fans poured into the ballroom when wrestling legends Ric Flair, Sting, and Hulk Hogan finally made their way to center stage for the main event of the day. One special fan told me that Hogan is the reason he is alive today.
I can finally meet my childhood hero who saved my life when I was a kid.
Who's that?
Hulk Hogan.
How did he save your life?
Back in I'm gonna say '99, I was really depressed and everything, because everything went full circle about my life, and I was thinking about suicide so bad. And he cut a promo and everything. It turned me around, and ever since then, I've been thankful.
He later met his favorite wrestler, and the two shared a very special moment.
I love you, my brother.
Reporting for Fox News Channel University, I'm Ashley Michelle.
What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
Friday Night Lights, the hit TV show, may be off air, but Friday Night Lights are definitely still on. Right now I'm on location for FNCU in Ohio, where the Ridgewood Generals are about to play their first playoff game of 2011. This community is dedicated to football. It's a very small community, but here everybody goes to games and everybody loves football. Just like the now off-air hit drama Friday Night Lights, the show that centered around the lives of Dillon, Texas football coach Eric Taylor and his Panthers turned Lions, places just like this one wake up and go to sleep with football on their minds. It doesn't matter if it's a town big or small, football has captured hearts everywhere. The team, the coaches, and the atmosphere create an excitement that it seems like no one can get enough of.
Friday nights come around and it's just special. Everybody loves it, everybody lives for it, everybody talks about it, and it's what we do. We play football.
It's what we all do. Everybody lives, breathes general football. That's it.
In our town, in our small town, that's all there is. It's football. So the whole community comes. Everybody loves it. From Thursday night practice to Friday under the lights, everything. It's all about Ridgewood football.
We've had our seniors have an autograph session, and it's absolutely amazing. Kids brought T-shirts, footballs, gym bags, and we had all 11 of our seniors there, and just kind of like an autograph session like they would have in the college or the NFL. And it's important both to our seniors, and I know it's important to our students.
Who's your favorite?
Chris Taylor, Leonard Davidson, Trent Lingo.
That we've been in the playoffs for 9 straight years. I think that's a little intimidation factor that they've been there every year. We've always been pretty good.
Oh, it's an honor to wear this jersey. This is what we call a Superman outfit. It's just everything, because you seem like you're on top of the world and kind of you got your own spot in society when you have this jersey on.
Well, I think it's what people live for. I think that's one positive thing going on in our community. There's been hard times, and I think it's something that everybody looks forward to. They rally around the school and the students and the football team and the band. I think it's just, I think our coaching staff has made it a part of the community. It's kind of a part of a family. I think with our success that we've had and build upon that success, I think you end up creating a tradition. And it's almost what it's been expected each and every year, which does put a lot of pressure, but again, I think we have the support and the expectation that comes with that.
You know, in our school pep rallies, there'll be, there could be 10 or 20 people from the community just come in and want to be a part of it. And it's not a normal situation for most schools. You know, if you look around the streets of West Lafayette, you'll see that ours painted on the streets that follow to the high school and things like that. And it's all about our football.
The words of Coach Taylor and his team from Dillon, Texas live on in Ridgewood. Clear eyes, full hearts.
Can't lose.
Hello and welcome to Fox News Channel University. We're having a special sit down today with Ashley Cabot, more famously known as TNA Impact wrestler Madison Rayne. This weekend, you just wrapped up in Philadelphia what TNA likes to call the Super Bowl of wrestling.
Yes.
Madison Rayne, unfortunately, didn't pull out on top this year. No. Why don't you tell us about that?
No, this year I apparently was not bound for glory. I didn't come out on top in the 4-way match that I had, but the most important thing was I had brand new wrestling gear and it looked awesome. So to me, I came out a winner.
Yeah, you had on camouflage, correct?
My last few outfits that I've had made have been camouflage, military-inspired, some sort of military insignia, Air Force patches, American flag patches, something along that line, but this one was my favorite by far.
Okay. When you first became Madison Rayne, you weren't doing that.
No.
This has all changed because your husband's in Afghanistan and he's in the military. Has honoring him through your uniform been therapeutic for you while he's gone?
I come from a military family, and so for me, it's just my small, teeny tiny way of giving back and saying thank you and giving a little bit of recognition to everyone overseas right now fighting to give me the opportunity to do this.
How has it been for you, the transition from being a civilian, a normal person, into this military lifestyle?
Shocking, exciting, scary. I still won't drive onto the base by myself because there are a lot of one-way streets and places you can't turn, and I don't know those yet.
You get on Twitter a lot. You're a tweeter. You're an active tweeter.
I am a tweeter.
I recently saw on a recent tweet that you are having fans send things or donate to a wish list that you have on Amazon.com to send care packages to people in the military overseas. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
I did start an Amazon wish list of just different snacks and different hand sanitizers and hand warmers and just little things that maybe our troops can't get their hands on right away that could help their day-to-day living a little bit easier. And I can be a part of helping with that. To me, that's an incredible feeling. So I've opened up that opportunity to the fans, and I've created this wish list, and anyone who participates and makes a donation, makes a purchase off of the wish list, I in turn do my little part to say thank you, and I send out an autographed 8x10, and I collect as much as I can, I stuff it all down in a box, and I send it out.
Thank you for watching what was a very special look at the women behind the rain. For more information on Ashley's Amazon wish list and to donate for care packages sent to the United States troops fighting in Afghanistan, check out Ashley's Twitter at @MRainTNA.